God, everybody's here at once.
Yeah.
We got a professional in the house. What's up, everybody? Welcome to a brand new episode of FIGGAH Bangin. I am your moderately very sick host, Tay Smiler.
Oh man.
Joining us tonight, we don't have any charts or hump days to talk about. We have a special guest host, Mr. Harrican BX.
What's up, guys? I'm filling in for the Brinkalizer. He's on assignment, so happy
He's busy.
to be here.
He's busy making new charts.
Where's your vest, man? You need a vest.
Flannel shirt. It's freezing right now. That's why I got my hoodie on. I'm like, man, I'm cold.
Yeah, it's brick outside, bro.
And I got a little bit of a thicker shirt under, and I'm still kind of cold.
It's dumb brick here too. It's like it say it's 56 degrees, but it feels like low 40s.
Yeah. Oh, low 40s is fine. Don't be a baby. We also have Mr. Anime himself, Eric B.
Yo, hello. What's up, good folks?
What up?
I will assault you.
Sorry for my video delay, guys. I promise to have it fixed by next week. I'm moving upstairs.
Alrighty. We're wasting no time tonight because I don't feel good.
What do we got? What do we
got? It's gonna be fun. All right.
My finger ready on the button right now.
Yo, this dude don't even
what I think it is. I'm out.
You don't even let us know.
Just wait, Jose.
So tonight we are doing. Oh, wrong one. I don't think you want to see that angle all night.
Yeah, no booger nose, bro.
Speaking of booger nose, they're running like crazy, so you might hear me blow my nose a bunch.
All right, I'm okay. I'm okay then. I'll stay.
So this is Fans Hobby. We're doing a little bit of catch up. This is Fans Hobby Cap, which is totally not Cab.
One second, Ace. What's up, JD? Sliding up in here. What up, bro?
What up, guy?
You just made it.
And now he's frozen.
All right.
There he goes. What's up, dude?
Hi.
Hey.
Sorry I'm late.
Made it. So this is Fans Hobby.
Sorry.
Fans Hobby Cap, KAP, which is supposed to be Headmaster Junior Cab, CAB. Little on the nose, but
something holes. I thought this was
Hosehead. Hosehead is his American. That's his American name.
They call him Cap, like I'm gonna bust a cap in you. That's what
KAP.
Like no, that's Cap.
So Minerva became
America's
Night Beat.
Yeah. What's it called? Ghost Shooter became Siren, and he became Hosehead. And what's funny is the Minerva, they changed the color scheme to the blue and with the teal with the flames and all that stuff. The Siren got like a gray paint or gray plastic instead of the white plastic.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, it's mostly the same. This guy, the G1, is identical to the Japanese. They didn't change anything.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that the same thing that happened to like Chrome Dome and Hardhead when they translated over to the G1?
What do you mean?
So those were originally not G1 figures, even though they put them at the end of the cartoon. They were rolled out in Japan first.
Well, they were from Transformers Headmasters. The end of Transformers 2010. Yep. So season 3 and 4 in Japan is called Transformers 2010. That's where you get
Hot Rod.
Yeah, that's where you get your. Well, that's also where you get your Twin Cast and your Sound Blaster and some of those other figures those repaints that we never got. And then that rolled over into Headmasters.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I finished the 2 series after that, but I never finished Headmasters. I got to go back and finish that one.
Headmasters is great.
Yeah,
Headmasters is awesome. Super God Master Force, Victory, and then 1 episode of Zone.
Yep.
And that was it. And that Zone episode is weird.
Got it.
Just a quick one and done.
Okay, so here he is. He is a little stubby little fire truck. He does have rubber tires, but they're not fans. They're not fans toys rubber. They're a little bit firmer, so they're not super soft. Like you can't see them squish, but
they're feels like hard plastic almost.
But you can see that they are rubber.
I mean, soft plastic.
Does roll exceedingly well.
Yeah, rolls like a champ, and looks nice and compact too. Like not too many breaks, like in the sculpt or anything like that. From the looks of it, you know,
he's pretty bricky. You can kind of see what's going on. It's not overly complicated. He does have painted little side mirrors.
Nice.
Oh, isn't that slick?
Yeah, you're cute. He also does come with stickers, some accent stickers. Minerva came with them as well. I didn't put them on yet, so I don't know where they go yet. I didn't bother putting them on yet.
Don't stick them up. Don't stick them up.
Yeah. You don't have to. They're in the box if you want to do them. He does good, come. Man. He does have a little Stensomatic ladder fire shooter with a little fire gun, water gun.
Is that and compatible with Siege blast effects?
Wait, that was be too good.
He had him on the ready.
Too
darn
big.
it!
Failure. That's a complete failure.
Do we have that button here?
No. Frank only has anime gifts ready.
I wanted this figure for a while, man. I'm glad you're doing this tonight.
There's some little painted pick out details I can hear for the little panel details. Very clean. He is very boxy, but that's kind of how he's supposed to look. You can actually kind of see inside there.
Oh, nice.
We can pull open. Well, technically you can pull the whole front open, or you can just pull one side open. But it'll reveal two little seats.
I like that.
And actually, I had him on I forgot he's Japanese. He should have been on the other side because there's a little steering wheel.
Yes, that's right. That's right.
But I had him on the wrong side because I'm me stupid American. Don't understand. He's driving on the wrong side.
That's right.
There's something, man. I really, really love Transformers figures that incorporate that feature that has, like, whether it's a headmaster or like a power master or whatever. Like the Titans Return line did it, you know, where like basically all the alt modes were able to, you know, accommodate the Titan Master and stuff. Like I love that. I love when you could have something be a pilot inside the field.
Yeah, I agree.
You know?
That is pretty cool.
So here is Cab himself. Because again, like regular headmasters in Japanese lore, this is Cab. This is a transtector. It's a vehicle for him. He's the actual sentient life. In America, this would be somebody else. I don't know who it was. I don't know. I don't remember I'm bad with the names of the separate ones. But for Hosehead, this would be Hosehead, and this would be whoever his little headmaster junior was. But not bad looking. He's got a pivot head. We got ball jointed shoulders, so they go all the way around. You get a little bit out. Like I said, they will go all the way around. Hitting single pin hinge elbow, get you 90. Little molded in fist. Obviously, you're not going to get anything too crazy, but technically, he had for transformation. He does have an ab crunch. We got ball jointed hips, so we get forward, all the way up, all the way back. That's really for transformation, but single bend knee, which also goes all the way in for transformation, but why not? Van Damme, pretty poor, and obviously nothing in the feet.
So I got a question, and maybe y'all can help me understand this. So the people who complain that they don't want humans in their Transformer stuff, give this a pass? Because technically these are humans driving these vehicles. And
well, no. Well, they weren't. Well, they were from the. They were well. See, the headmasters. The headmasters were from Planet Master. And they weren't human, and they were robots. They were sent. They were They were not. They were not people. In RG1, they were that other alien race. What the hell were they called? I forgot what they were called.
The Nebulons?
Nebulons.
Yeah. And these were suits for those guys. So they weren't humans.
That's in Headmasters. I'm talking about this thing.
So in Headmasters Jr., they were kids.
Yeah,
Correct.
they were kids, and the body itself wasn't like a sentient being. It was
Right.
just
that was a transector.
Yeah,
And they were there to support the what do you call it? The God Masters.
Yeah.
Because we couldn't call them God Masters here, we called them Power Masters.
Right. So my question still remains.
Well,
This gets a pass?
Technically, it never aired in America, so it wasn't American continuity, and Japan doesn't care.
Yeah, but it's almost the same thing though, like with the G1 series with the Nebulans and stuff. I mean, it always had the humans, and you had Spike and Sparkplug, like, you know what I'm saying, Chip and fucking Carly.
I don't give a fuck about any of that. I don't know. I never cared about that.
And people hate that stuff. Like, even
people complain about
nowadays,
everything.
So the thing is with those live action movies, though, it was too much like on Sam, and they just want to see like more robots. And I think that was,
well, that's because robots are expensive to have on screen.
Yeah.
Sam is cheap.
Relatively.
Good point. All right, fair enough.
You pay Sam $20 million or whatever they paid him. That robot probably costs 20 minutes every 5 minutes.
Yeah.
But
got it.
So that's him, and that can close back up if you want. So yeah, for a size comparison,
slick, man, it is slick. A little out of scale.
Well, I mean, they were not kids in Headmasters. No, they were robots. They were they were little robots from Planet Master.
Yeah, like they downsized, right? Like they downsized.
No, they were about human size. It's just that they were not human.
Yeah.
They were robots. They were just from a different planet. They just weren't Cybertronian.
Yeah, so no Nebulans in the Headmaster series.
That's all.
Headmaster Juniors. Yeah.
All right. Questions, comments, concerns about truck mode?
Man, cool truck mode.
Nope. Killing it so
pretty cool. Yeah.
Looks good.
You also got your clear over the silver headlights and got all the diamond plating and everything picked out. That's a neat little. It's what he looks like. That's what he does. What he needs to do.
Oh wait, I do have one. Do you have Minerva or the other one in alt mode already?
No.
Okay, fair enough.
All right, so
been nice for a comparison. Yeah.
Well, if I had told you, if I had an intern that could transform things off screen.
I mean, you got them all. You gotta put one in that mode.
So the gun store's right here.
Oh, that's cool. I like that.
It's a little. Oh, that's actually a little bit harder to get out than last time.
Easy.
I know where it pegs in, so I'm just trying to get it where it pegs in.
You gotta rock that boat like Aaliyah.
Yeah, so this big fat peg right there pegs into that slot right there.
Okay.
Oh, that's
so the gun,
storage, man.
Flip down the handle, Extensomatic.
Yo,
nice.
That gun got some dirt on it.
So if we open up the little trunk here, his little helmet for head mode to keep the girth of the backpack down a little bit, they use a separate helmet.
Okay.
So that just stores in that little trunk piece there. So we'll put that to the side.
So that's not on his bootay.
Okay, so let's see if I can remember how to transform it. It's not overly complicated. It's just there's a lot of like little panels that kind of hide away. So we can start by cracking them in half. So we'll kind of tackle the legs. I can open up these. I can open up this panel. This is going to. There's a lot of double folds. I forget if it goes that way or the other way. I think it goes the other way. I think it folds flat like that.
Yeah, that looks better. Pull
that down. The seat just kind of has to tuck away. You just kind of fold it up like that. It doesn't really have to lock in anywhere. It just kind of hides out there. You can swing the foot around. So now the wheel, as you can see, is going to be too low because the foot's going to go right here. So it's going to hit the foot. So this will actually rock up on an angle and then double hinge up like that. So that just kind of lifts it up enough to be out of the way.
Yeah, that reminds me of like the Commander class Rodimus, the wheels. Tuck them away.
Let's see. The foot is going to come ratchet down here, and then this is going to fold around and fill that in. This piece is going to fold into the leg, and then we can just kind of tuck actually, we might have to fold that piece in last. You got to fold that piece in last to make room for the foot. That folds in.
Yes, Wes. It's Fantabi.
Oh, and it goes that way.
That cleans up pretty good.
Oh, and also,
that stuff there.
Just by messing with it, this will end up folding flat, which you have to do anyway. This also rotates, so you can kind of, if you don't want it to be perfectly flat, you can just kind of like angle it back a little bit to be more against the leg.
Nice.
And that's a foot. Nothing too crazy. So again, the same thing again. Rotate. Hold on. We got to rotate this. Rotate that out. Make sure that hooks up. Double hinge up the wheel, but you can see how the wheel would be too low if you didn't double hinge that. This is the only scary part. Is this piece is on a not so thick piece of plastic, but you just got to kind of support it on that strong ratchet. This has got to fold back in. Oop, forgot this piece. This folds in. This tucks in behind. Oop. That closes up. And the legs kind of got twisted around. Which way do they go? They go this way. Okay. So that's the back of it. That's the front. And that's the legs. All done.
It's got them chunky thighs.
He's a very chunky monkey boy. But so we got to start disconnecting some of this stuff. So there's some panels here. So this all kind of becomes a jumbly mess for now. This is all going to open up. We can fold up this bit, fold that bit up. We can pull the arm out, and then this is just going to kind of there's a swivel. There's some hinges. We just kind of fold that all up just like that, and it's going to go that way. Like that, so that's going to be, we're going to have to rotate him around at the waist. That's an arm. Disconnect all that. Fold up that piece, extend, flip that up, rotate, fold. So like I said, it's just a lot of little panels that got to be folded up.
Yeah, it's very panely.
He's an accordion.
So now this whole bit, so we're going to fold the, you can see that the ladder is on this double hinge, right? So you're going to want to fold it flat, more or less. It does kind of hang out on the back. It doesn't get in the way or anything, but it does kind of like sit back there. Now with this whole bit, I got to remember there's a lot of little things, and I don't remember all of them, so we're going to have to figure it all out. Let's see. These bits, there's these two bits here. These are going to end up folding around. And you can see there's two little divots for where those go. This is going to fold up like that. And then this is going to tuck back in there. And then that back piece folds up, covers that all up. So that all hides away. These two bits cover the wheels. These are free to rotate. And then they're going to come down and come around like so. And then there's these little tabs on the side here. And you kind of you can see like there's some like hollowness back here. Like if there's an indentation. So you kind of just gotta lift it and push it over that little nub. It doesn't lock in. These will freely move. So you can kind of position them however you want. Oh, and that was easier than I thought, because that's it. So that is the transector transforms. Oh, no, it's not. We gotta rotate at the waist. What are you hitting?
Don't forget that.
You broke it.
This was up.
I saw it.
Yikes.
So now we take. Oh, and then these have the. We have to push the legs in, like that.
Okay.
Like that. So a little bit too.
My leg.
There you go.
So I hide some of that. Some of that was showing there. Yeah, that looks good.
Okay. So now we take him,
It's all about.
and then we take the head. And we're just gonna put his arms to his sides, fold it back at that ab crunch joint, and then pinch the legs together, make him into a head. I guess.
Salute.
Bless you.
Oh, there's gonna be sneezing and nose blowing tonight. We take the little head crest, and we're gonna slide that on, like so. That just perfectly well. Trying to focus on the one in the back.
Oh yeah, that looks good.
Because he's so small, there's no little pegs or anything to hold him on. You just kind of keep him in shape. Stays fine. Oh, my little head piece moved. Plug it in.
Plug it in. Plug it in.
Well, you not. Well, oh, plug it in the right way. Plug it in straight, not 90 degrees twisted. And that is a cab in robot mode.
I like it, man. It's a
that's pretty
good-looking bot. It's a good-looking bot. It's nice and chunky. It looks heroic. It looks, like Diesel, kind of,
Yeah, he's a chunky boy, but not terrible.
I absolutely love this thing. It is fucking magnificent.
Yeah, it's a good design. Like, just the aesthetics of it. Like, the design of it. The character looks good.
So let's run through articulation first. So there's a socket for the head. So we get a swivel. You basically get the robot head is actually on a ball joint for the little head, or it's just play in the socket. I'm not 100. I'm trying to see. No, I can't really tell. I think the head of the
that's
the
a
head
little ball joint.
is a ball joint that goes. So, but the ball joint goes into the body. So the ball doesn't come out of the body into the head. It's the other way around. The ball joint is on the head itself, pushed into the body. So that's where you're getting that movement from. So you get some wiggle waggle all the way around, but not a ton up and down. You get a little more down than up, but it kind of springs back because of that socket. We have friction shoulders all the way around, and friction out to there. You do get, because of the transformation, a reverse butterfly.
Oh, nice.
So if you want him to puff out his chest, he can do that. It does lock. It has a little click into place to be all the way forward, but you can put it anywhere in between. Bicep swivel, single bend elbow gets you very slightly past 90 degrees. And I say very, like that's 90. You get a little tiny bit more.
92.
Like 92 and a half. This swivel, you do get the chunky kind of fans project-y kind of hands. So everything's molded together, and then the fingers all thing. Oh, they are separate. Okay, so you get typewriter fingers, and you do get the index fingers separate. Which, for better or worse, you can put the index finger separate. Never a huge fan of, but whatever.
Same.
Get that trigger finger.
Yeah, even though.
Okay, that makes and then
you don't really have a trigger. We get a waist swivel. Because there's two joints on this hose on the ladder, you can move it out of the way for the waist swivel, so it'll be unimpeded all the way around, and just kind of push it back when you're done. So he doesn't have an ab crunch, but he does have a lower pectoral crunch, which I really dig.
You can cheat it. That's cool.
Yeah, that's cool. That works.
So he still gets kind of the ab crunchy look without the joint being low. The joint is high on this guy, which for chunkier bots looks good.
Mm-hmm.
We get the These pieces move out of the way. I hope this one doesn't want to move. There we go. Ratchet hips forward. Oop. That's the other thing. This one screw cover likes to pop off on mine. I might have to put some kiki on there. Little screw cover. Came off once before. I don't want to put glue because just in case you ever have to tighten that. But that one in particular likes to come off. So we get forward to there, which is shy of 90, but definitely not bad. Back straight. And ratchet. Soft ratchet out. Pretty good Van Damme. Not all the way, but more than you need. That's like 80% there and 85% there. Thigh swivel. Ratcheted knees. Double jointed. But they still get you a little shy of 90 because the leg is chunky. The calf is chunky. And then feet, we have a whole bunch of ratchets. So we get a swivel side to side. We get a ratchet up and down, mostly down. You do get, it's all pretty much all down. You can get, it's in between the ratchet. You could probably mess with it, push it down, and then no, there's nothing up because it's hitting that. I thought it was. And then we get a fantastic tilt.
How's the paint, Ace?
There's not a ton of it. It's just the highlighted stuff, which for me I prefer because it makes you more likely to play with it.
Mm-hmm. So the same old Fans Hobby stuff for the most part.
Nothing is out of the ordinary as far as Fans Hobby.
Gotcha.
He does have the Headmaster gimmick. So if we open up the chest,
yes,
you can see that. I'm pretty sure Minerva did the same thing. It does work. So if you look right there, you can see it's down.
Oh.
And the chest itself is pushing on the I don't think it's wheels. Yeah, I think it's just a spring-loaded flat piece. Because on the old toys they were round. I think they were round.
Yeah.
And depending on how much you pushed on them, the springs would rotate them a certain amount. This is just pushing on a piece that pushes it up.
That looks like it's just the cover that activates it. It's not.
Yeah, it is. No, it is just the cover.
Actual head.
No, it's not.
Which I'm okay with because we seen what just happened with Fans Toys Hannibal. That spring shouldn't even be there.
Oh god, that spring is the stupidest fucking thing. You sit there and launch it fucking down the block.
I said the bad word. Fans Toys. Ace is about the Fans Toys tonight.
It's triggered.
The gun has the back slot. Has a groove.
It hits in a palm.
So it slides in.
So it slides in the back of the palm. You can see the groove.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
Right in there. So you can slots right in.
Oh, nice.
You do get some pivot in the handle in case you need it.
That gun is huge, bro. It's a big one.
Yep. See, but that little crunch, yeah. See, you could get the posing.
Yeah. The only bad thing about the crunch is you can't. He's always going to be looking down, right? You can't really look up a ton. So you kind of got to like do the crunch and then give him more of a lean back to get him to look more straight. Kind of like
so he's hanging onto the hose. The ladder's holding him up.
No, the ladder's not holding him.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I see you.
So that's really the only downside of that crunch is that it's very hard to get him to look up. You could probably fake it though. You can probably do that. Don't put the head in all the way.
Make him have a neck.
I don't know if you can get it.
Nah,
yeah, I'm trying to catch it. That's it. It doesn't want to. That little plate in there is spring loaded.
So at least it locks it in though.
Yeah, you can kind of get it.
Room. Wait, he has a waist swivel, right?
Yeah.
See what happens if you turn his waist and do it, like, and then kind of
Yeah,
look off to the side. Yeah, there you go. Boom.
He's still always looking a little bit down, but you can.
Nah, but it looks better.
You can mess with it.
There you go.
Yeah, you just gotta mess with it. You could pose it.
But this thing is. I really, really, really like Fans Hobby. I think they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're still doing a bang up job.
Mm-hmm. They stayed in their lane, bro, and it's paid off.
They're not doing nothing crazy. They're sticking to the styles that suit their manufacturing, basically, with the chunkier plastic. They're not trying to do svelte, skinny, clean looking robots. You know, those designs that they can't do great. You know, they're sticking to the chunkier styles.
Yeah. Nah, I dig it. They're in their lane. They're in their lane. And they're doing the Japanese series stuff. So they're tackling something that like not a lot of other companies are doing, you know?
Right. And it's still a huge fans base for on both sides of the pond.
Ace, do you know like about the other version of this figure that's like it's just all the white parts are gray? Or do you know if that's based off anything?
Think
or is it just
it might take a hold on. Hang on.
Because I saw they have a version like that out there. I just didn't know if that was supposed to be based off another character. It looks exactly the same. It's just
it's not a different character.
It's just the white. Yeah, the white parts on this figure are just like gray, gray color.
One's a US version, one's Japanese, maybe.
Oh yeah, possibly.
Yeah, right. It's toy colors. Hold on.
Yeah, because with the Minerva, like you said, they made the night beat out of it. They changed the colors completely. So yeah. Okay.
Who's texting me at work at 9 o'clock at night?
You on call, buddy?
Tell him now. You got to pay me for an hour.
I'm answering a work text. This is OT.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, somebody wants. What is this one? 59. Oh, that's just that. Oh, he wants one of my coworkers needs a call for tomorrow, and he picked the easy one. I'm gonna tell him. You want the easy call, huh?
Cheater. All right. Okay, so that gray version is based off the U.S. toy version of the figure of the character.
Wait, hold on. Do the stats match? That's the question.
Do they? Yep, just flip.
That's the other thing. The Headmaster Juniors, the stats were upside down because they got rid. I'm pretty sure they got rid of the. Oh my god, that's tight. Probably shouldn't be doing this on a. Oh no, did they? Yeah, so
it's vintage. It's vintage.
on the juniors. So on the seniors, there'd be 3 separate tabs. They kind of mimic the tabs on here, but if you look on the spring-loaded gimmick, there's not 3 places. It's just 1 bar. It's kind of hard to do. See, it's 1 piece. So no matter what you put in there, see, it's always going to be the same. Man. So they kind of made it look like it carried over, but it doesn't.
Yeah.
And the problem with all these, especially these juniors, are these.
The freak
easy
is
to
that?
Get lost, right? Easy to get lost.
They're guns for
the
little tiny guns, and the problem is it's not 2 of the same gun. They're mirrored.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like you can just find 2 of the same one. You have to find a left and a right. And then the seat was the helmet. So that's another piece you had.
Okay, I got it.
So when you transformed him, and he didn't sit in the cab, he sat on top of the truck because it was the 80s and they couldn't.
Well, Dust, you need a can. I mean, not Dust. Ace, you need a can of compressed air, my man's.
Okay, so you know where I live. I'm not ashamed to ask for a handout. You know where I live.
Handout.
No, I can't send that in the mail.
Why not?
Let me send that in the mail.
Amazon can. Why can't you?
Dog, I'm not claiming that boy is not a bomb. They gonna be like, oh, it's a bomb. No. Won't catch me up.
Yeah, so I mean, there's really, let's see, we got like I said, the ladder. Sometimes the ladder can kind of sort of get in the way, but like I said, it's on that swivel. It can get out. It can move anywhere. It doesn't really mess anything up with posing. These bits will move on you a bit, like I said, because they don't lock in. They just kind of float in between in that recess. But you can kind of, if you like them farther back or farther out, you can do whatever you want. I kind of
as long as you're mindful of them.
I just kind of leave them more or less straightish, kind of like that, and they're fine. Let's see.
In the chat, yeah, putting me on. Thanks, bro. Oh, that looks good.
Oh, faithful.
They look good together.
For MP10.
Damn, man, that fucking. I should buy that again. It's just the MP10. I got rid of it.
I have one.
You know, like
we have a couple of them.
Yeah.
I have a Takara one if you need it.
Like, that didn't age well, man. Unfortunately,
the Takara version of it.
Yeah, I will. Just period. Just, I mean, just the way that everything's moving now. I mean, if your collection is staying a certain way, then I think it's still perfect for that. But
yeah,
even Magic Star cleaned
it
up.
looks so different now from what where Masterpiece has gone.
I mean,
but the figure itself just it's great.
It's still a good figure.
Still
bro.
looks amazing. Still looks amazing. It's
here's a there's MP car for.
Oh, that's
there
nice
you go.
Too.
Still fits. Is that silver streak or blue streak 2.0?
The blue streak.
There you go.
Minerva.
Yeah.
I had that figure and I never fucked with it, never opened it. I gotta check to see. I think I sold it.
In JCC.
Yep, exactly.
Not using it, get rid of it.
I know I got that sound wave from Dark of the Moon. I think it's from Unique Toys. Like, it looks so dope. Like in the alt mode. But
That's the Mercedes, right?
Yeah, but I watched the Mercedes Benz. But then when I watched the video it looks super complicated. I'm like, I don't even know if I want to go through all that.
You're like, I'm out.
So spoilers, we might still do this guy, but I got a bit of a drop.
Oh,
we never showed him. We never did him. But he's basically he's a retool of Minerva. So it's more or less the same, but there's some new engineering in it.
Gotcha.
But that's the three of them.
I wish I would have stayed on top of these, but I didn't.
Nice. Yeah. Headmaster Juniors.
Yeah.
But this is the kind of stuff that I like more than like the Fans Toys kind of stuff or the or Keith. Like, I still like that kind of stuff, but these figures are more fun to mess with. They're more fun to transform. Like, they're not heavy. There's no die cast, but everything is nice and sturdy and strong because everything's nice, thick, beefy plastic.
Mm-hmm. Beefy.
The posability is fantastic. They're just fun. They're way more fun to mess with. This is my jam. Like, this set right here is perfect. There's toy versions of all of them. So if you're like, oh, I don't know those characters, or I don't want those versions, there's a Night Beat version, there's a Siren version, and then there's the Hosehead version, which is the same, just that has the grays. So you want G1 toy versions, you got them. You want the show versions, you got them. They're all fun to mess with. They're all built well. They're all fun. They're just fun. They're just really, really fun to mess with. They're really, really good.
Don't feel like you're gonna break them or anything when you're messing with
Nothing.
them.
They're
That's
just
good.
well built, well made.
And they're not
Fun.
even that pricey for third party figures either. These things, run for
they're never
70,
cheap.
$80. You know what I'm saying?
I think
Like
Minerva when she came out was like 60.
60. Yeah, like I mean, I think that's great for
I
these
agree.
pieces. Like
That's how they get you though. They rope you up. They rope you in on the lower price for the one, and then slightly rise for the others.
Well, then they make you buy a double dealer for $220.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Jose, can you highlight Brink's comment real quick?
Wait.
So
Whose comment?
Brink, I know, right? In the chat.
That's
He say hush.
that's interesting.
Hey, he said he couldn't host the show. He didn't
That's
say
true.
he couldn't watch it. He didn't say he couldn't watch it.
That's true.
Brink, how do you like a dead Optimus Prime there? Little payback from last night.
Yeah. Oh. That's the version I saw. Yeah, so Rock Jesus Engraved version is still up on TF. So that's the version I saw. That's why I was asking, because I didn't see the white one.
What's
so
the
I guess
price
that's
on it?
Sold out. It's $70, man. That's, you know what I'm saying?
What a trigger, bro.
$70.
I might go on over there.
It's not too bad.
Might have to make.
I do like that all white though.
Yeah, the white
like
pops. The white pops on this. I do.
Well, it also kind of unifies the colors a little bit.
Yeah. It looks good though. It's a great looking set. So I mean, if anybody was in on this, you finally got your all three of your juniors there from Super God Master Force. That's good.
And you said it's called CAP. AAP.
KAP.
Yeah, that's the white. Yeah, that's this version.
Yeah, I don't know if they called the other one different names or they're just a different color. Like there's like a -A or something maybe.
It's out of stock on CF Source though. This version. Maybe it's they got it elsewhere.
This is where the seat on the G1. The seat goes here.
They call them Flame Breaker.
Oh, jeez.
69.
Oh, flame. Oh, okay. Flame Breaker, hose head. I get
it. I dig the gray. The gray looks sweet.
Well, if you don't care about, like I said, if you don't care about the color scheme per se, then get whatever.
Yeah. And I think it's because I really like the black and red color schemes when you put them together, and this is very close to that. Sweet.
Yeah,
any other comparisons you want to see?
No, I think that does it, man.
I think that's good, man.
Yeah.
Pretty nice. Oh, yes, it does. And he's got the finger too.
This might be a problem, though.
That's going to be a problem.
This is going to be an issue. We might have to go this way. I don't think it's happened, boys. I mean, we can do this.
Yeah.
And then we can do this.
It's those forms, man.
Well, he can just hold his hand. I mean, he can just hold his head.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah. There you go.
I think we've seen enough here.
I don't think so. I really don't think so.
If you're gonna do it, just make them hold it by the actual peg down there, by the head,
like an ice cream cone.
Yeah. Why not?
There we go.
There you go.
See?
Come on, man. I told you I'm useful for something.
See? Perfect.
Perfect.
That's great. It works. It works.
Oh boy.
Perfect.
Yikes.
Nothing but the highest quality.
That's right.
Entertainment.
That's right. So what do you think, Mel? Well, you said you love it already. So
this is my jam. This is the stuff about Transformers and third party that I love. This is just absolute A tier.
I like that little torso.
A tier. Wow.
Big
Maybe and if we're gonna go full on, it's S tier.
Nice.
So this outdoes Takara for you too, even up against the official.
It's up. I mean, different kind of different categories, but yeah.
I'd have never thought I heard.
I would 100% rather keep if I had to get rid of these or fan stories. I would I'd rather have a fans hobby collection than a fans toys collection. If I could only have one.
My heart.
Wow, nice.
You're breaking my heart, Anakin.
Search your feelings. You know it to be true.
Lies. Do it.
Nice.
Questions, comments, concerns before we get out of here?
I'm good. Nah, I'm good. Just scan the chat, see if anybody got any questions. Get your questions in now. So, Art H, he says he likes this version better. White bits make the figure pop.
They do. I will say
What
that
up?
for sure.
Well, if you can't get it anymore, you kind of
the gray
might be a little bit
best option.
EVW, he likes it.
He likes it.
He likes it a lot. Yeah. That's it.
I want to say when that first version or the gray version came out, I think E-Dub had it here at one point. That was a while ago. How old's that first one? Like a year?
It might be. I mean, this might still be. I don't know if this is a reissue or what, because Henny was kind of holding on to it for me.
Because one of them was like a convention exclusive or something like that too, right?
No, they did. Well, they recently did the Siren, the shooter as a what do you call it? G1. The hell is it? I forgot his name. One of the Turbo Masters. I forgot his name.
No, it wasn't him.
Turbo Master.
Yeah, the Turbo Masters they were the cars with the big freaking engine.
Yeah, they just did that at TFCon last year.
Yeah.
So they did right before that.
Oh no, they did other ones. What other ones did they do? Now you're making me remember.
They did. Yeah,
they did something.
One of these because it had like the hazard signs, the black and yellow hazard signs on it.
What the hell did they do?
Was it blue?
Oh, they did it. Yes, they did him as Artfire. Oh, not Artfire. Pyro.
Yeah. Arson is what they called him. That's it.
What?
It's called Arson.
That's a third party name. I don't know the third party name yet. But it was Pyro.
Yes, that is the official for sure. Just in case the chat squad wanted to go look it up.
Nice. Did they do one with Minerva too? I don't remember.
Yes, that was the first one. They came out with Windblade repack.
Oh yes. That was weird, but sure. But you can even see how far they came. You can even see how far they came with this, just like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Things are so good.
Looks
so good.
Well, he just enjoys it. Awesome. Nah,
I love him. I love him. Fan-freaking-tastic.
It's just a good looking bot. I dig it.
All right. Anybody grab the chat?
I did, as always, sir.
Sweet.
Jose was like, uh-oh.
I would have just read down the list right here.
Yeah. We had Toy Mafia in the building. Huh?
Go ahead.
Sorry. We had Toy Mafia in the building. Gort was here. Art H, EVW, Mr. Eric Von Wolfenstein himself, Rock Jesus, and that was it, guys. Oh, I'm sorry.
Brink.
Let me not forget the biggest hater in the world, Brian Brink. The hot rod hater himself.
Thanks for hanging, guys. Thank you.
All right. Let's do some money ads and we'll get out of here. Special guest Hurricane BX, where you at?
Yo, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all at Hurricane BX. Also on Instagram at DS4Fitness with the Jackal Squad every single Monday night on Enter the Realm. And check out Verbally Challenged with Hurricane BX on all audio platforms. I got an episode to edit and put out in the can.
Yeah, nice.
So look for that one soon. Maybe tomorrow, maybe Friday. We'll see.
But you did drop one last week, too.
Thanks, guys. Yes, sir.
Check that
yes,
out.
Sir.
He's catching up. Go get him.
Thank you.
All right. I couldn't think of a name for a second. I was like, what the hell's his name? I'm tired.
Wow.
I'm tired and I'm sick. This is JD. Where you at?
Oh. Pigment surgery. JD Brochus on the Facebook groups. Shelf Gravy. You can find me here on this channel.
Serving it up.
Yeah. And that's pretty much it. Find me falling asleep in a bowl of something here in a little bit.
I took like a 20-minute power nap before the show, so it was actually all right. Mr. Eric B.
Yo, you can find me, Eric B, in your Facebook groups, Eric Burgess, also on Instagram, Mr._E.82. You can find me, my wife, my board, steady putting in work for Kennedy's Village, doing our best to bridge the gap between sickle cell research and care. And you can also find me with these lovely gentlemen every other Wednesday night on the YouTube, Ramble Collectors YouTube station, as well as FIGGAH Bangin', I'm sorry, right out the box. And also, Do You Even Transform, Bro, whenever we can get a show going. Be on the lookout.
All right. I am Ace Small pretty much everywhere. Follow the Cold Table Network page to be informed of new shows, if that's still a thing.
I highly doubt it.
It's fine. There's no conventions coming up soon, right? There's nothing else really coming up. Yeah, so we will thank you for watching live. Thank you for watching after the fact, and we will catch up and see you guys next time.
All right. Night, guys.
So long.
Peace.
Say it with me now. Round.